What's up, my people? It's your boy Blackie. You're welcome to another episode of the Ransom. My people, now sarcastic pack matter for you today. No go, no go, no go. Come back. This matter is exclusively for you. You know, I no go ever tell you with matter. I bring you the hottest matter, the matter where it get spice, where it get pepper. Matter where no go ever tell you. Back on the Ransom, still on the matter. What is the matter? As you know, I bring you the hottest matter. Matter we be saying now. The first matter we're talking about today is that it finds a camcorder. Who be that? Who found the camcorder? Well, the person that found the camcorder is no one but Babatunde Raji Fashola. Our Minister for Power and Housing is the former governor of Lagos State, and he actually had his 2 terms while he was in office. Babatunde Raji Fashola found this camera after the Lekki massacre. During the inspection of the scene of the Lekki massacre, he actually inspected this scene with the Southwest leaders, and Babajide Sanwo-Olu was also there. During the inspection they were going around, so he found a camcorder there at the scene, and he picked up the camcorder with an handkerchief and he handed it over to Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and he said this camcorder is going to be helpful in the ongoing investigation of the Lekki massacre, and this camcorder needs a forensic analysis in order to unravel the mystery behind the Lekki massacre, because the Lekki massacre is a really big mystery. We don't know what is really behind that shooting. We don't know, maybe it's the military man that actually did that. All we knew there is that men in uniform carried out this act, and the military, they've actually denied this. So we have to know the reason behind the shooting, and Babatunde Raji Fashola said he's going to undo that. So the camcorder is going to undergo forensic analysis, and may the souls of those that died in the Lekki massacre, may the souls of those people rest in perfect peace. Well, the question now is, this camcorder was found in the scene of the Lekki massacre 5 days after, and it was found in a perfect condition. And the camcorder appears to be big. You know, that kind of big something, it must have been stepped on, or it must have been damaged. So how is it possible for a camcorder to have survived the running here and there that was cited in the video footage of the Lekki massacre of everything? How will this camcorder survive it? And this camcorder was there right in time when the governor, the ex-governor, I mean to say, and the Minister of Housing and Work and Power, I mean to say, when it was passing. So that camera was there right in time, but we don't know how the camera actually got there. But there are a lot of reactions from people, so let me start reading out the reactions of people on this camera. And before I talk about the reaction of people concerning this camcorder, we know this camcorder is a very big something that is obvious. It should be seen obviously, and if something that's as big as camcorder is on the floor, it should have been seen by someone. And there have been a lot of cleanings that have been done on that site by the lawman and all that. But the puzzle and the mystery behind all this is that, why can't the lawman, whatever, why can't they find this camcorder? Or is this camcorder, is it invisible? Well, we don't actually know that. Let me quickly read the reactions of people to you concerning Babatunde Raji Fashola, our Minister for Power and Housing, seeing the camera on the site of the Lekki massacre 5 days after the Lekki massacre. So the first personal tweet I'll be reading out to you is Tokyo Makinwa, and his user ID there, his handle on Twitter is @Talkstar. He said, "Woke up to the news of the discovery of a camcorder at the Lekki toll, a camcorder in 2020, just sitting pretty, waiting for the investigation team. Survived the fire, no damage done to it from the chaos. Nigeria will make you walk naked in the streets, make it make sense." And she ended it by adding #answer. What this lady is trying to say that there is that this camera is in a very good condition and there is no form of damage on the body of this camera. How will this camera survive all what happened in the Lekki massacre of a thing? And the second person there with the name Pretty Kashi, the person said that how would you describe a camcorder as a secret camera? So you mean the lawman guys who combed the entire area of death couldn't see a camcorder as big as it is, and as big as this? You guys take us for a fool. We still await the footage of the killing from the LCC camera as promised. Another person also said that Renan Omonkri, he said that so as Tunde Fashola went to Lekki Tollgate and only found a so-called hidden camera. But the Lagos panel of inquiry went and found spent bullets. Agent Fash has only proved how inept he is as a power minister. He generated darkness, and in Lekki is darkness continuable. Mr. Renan Omonkri is actually saying that Mr. Fashola somehow is not doing this stuff very well there, and he couldn't find the bullet that was spent at that Lekki site, and another people came over, they found the bullet, which are the Lagos panel of inquiry, but we don't really know what's up there. But Mr. Renan Omonkri is really pointing out what he's feeling concerning this Lekki massacre, Retina and Babatunde Fashola investigation. But anything you feel about this matter, you can get into the comment section, express your mind, anything you feel about it. I'd love to hear from amazing people like you. So what should we hope for right now? Should we hope for the footage from the camera just seen? Should we hope for the footage being released and unraveling the mystery that is really behind this Lekki massacre? Or should we be hoping for a positive thing? But anything that will come up, we should be hopeful for positive results, because the Lekki massacre is really a mystery beyond every understanding. It's just like what happened, like a flash. No one ever expected it, and this Lekki massacre has led to the death of young Nigerians they've also got their futures on their hand, and they also have dreams, they have loved ones, they have aspiration. It's so sad. Media, gentle souls, rest in perfect peace. Once more time. And the other matter I'll be giving to you right now, go nowhere, come back, sit down. You have to step down this matter with a bottle of Pepsi. No go the door yourself. There's a matter that'll keep you ginger, that'll keep you entertained. Go nowhere, I beg, draw that brother, come back, draw that sister, come back. No make them go nowhere. The second matter I'll be talking about today, it's a no being the Director General of World Trade Organization. Wow, it's a no to who? Or it's a no to Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, our ex-Minister of Finance. So the U.S. representative for the World Trade Organization, I mean to say that they said it's a no for Okonjo-Iweala, that she won't be the Director General of the World Trade Organization. They said they prefer a South Korean woman there, and the South Korean woman name there is the person of Yo Eun-lee. They said Yo Eun-lee, that she has proven herself to be distinguished and she knows her stuff very well, and she's going to carry out the reforms that the World Trade Organization needed. Well, this was actually done by the representative of the World Trade Organization, from the Office of Representative of the World Trade Organization. They were advising US on this, and they advised US to pick somebody that knows our stuff very well, someone that is experienced and someone that is distinguished. And so US are now saying that they are going for Yo Eun-lee instead of Okonjo-Iweala. And according to the reports, the thing on ground is that Okonjo-Iweala, she has upper hand compared to that woman. There's something called consensual in this World Trade Organization of a thing when they want to pick the Director General. The consensual thing is all about you picking people based on countries' opinion. And a lot of people have supported Okonjo-Iweala, the likes of Caribbean, Pacific, European Union, and African Union. They're saying Okonjo-Iweala should go. Even David, the chair of the World Trade Organization, the person also said Okonjo-Iweala, she will have upper hand in this consensual stuff, everything in the consultative meeting that was held. So Okonjo-Iweala, she has upper hand than that lady. Now she get upper hand, may she enter the office. The thing there is, what's the reason why they are saying no to Okonjo-Iweala? So the issue on ground is that Okonjo-Iweala, she's a very, very experienced woman. Okonjo-Iweala, she served the World Bank for good 25 years. How would they say such a woman doesn't deserve to be their director general? She served World Trade, she served the World Bank, it's saying in Washington D.C. for good 25 years. Oh, is that a beans or is that a peanut? And don't forget Okonjo-Iweala, she's also a Minister of Finance 2 times, and she's the first female to be Minister of Finance, and she's the first female to also be Minister of Foreign Affairs. You can just imagine such an intelligent, experienced woman. What would have caused the United States to say no to her? And it's not as if she doesn't have a US passport. She did. And Okonjo-Iweala and her contender, she has upper hand and their contender. And according to Okonjo-Iweala, she's done a lot of beautiful things. She was the person that started this idea of posting states allocation that they are to receive from federal government, posting it on the newspaper, so everyone is going to be aware. So there's going to be this kind of transparency, everything. So our policy worked for transparency. And when she was in the World Bank, also, she had a responsibility of having this oversight of the World Bank 81 billion naira operation portfolio in Europe, South Asian, Central Asian. She's a very, very hardworking woman, and she knows her stuff very well. We don't actually know what actually caused the United States to say that they don't want Okonjo-Iweala being the director general, but something would have caused that. Is there a connection between what is going on in Nigeria with what is making the United States say that they don't want Okonjo-Iweala? Can they be looking at something that have happened in the past, this or that, or what are they actually looking at to make them say Okonjo-Iweala is not fit for this position? But Okonjo-Iweala is a professional, and she has worked as a development economist for World Bank. That makes her qualified for this position. But Okonjo-Iweala, she's not backing down, and she said that she will go and she will keep the positivity until November 9. She said the positivity will stay with him because November 9 is the day that they're going to announce this director general of a thing. So let me read a tweet to you. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, our handle there is at new Iweala. Happy for the success and continuing progress of our at WTO DG bid. Very humble to be declared the candidate with the largest broadest support among members and most likely to attract consensus. We move on to the next step on November 9. Despite hiccups, we're keeping the positivity going. She's never backing down, and she believes that she's going to have what she wants in that November 9. And she also believes that the reform that the World Trade Organization needs, that she might give them that reform. But World Trade Organization, they've been complaining that they need reform, that the World Trade Organization that is going through its tough time, that there's this kind of disputes, trading, whatever sort of thing, and